Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Kendrick High School. As we've got a great contest for you tonight as Central-Talbotton taking on the Kendrick Cherokees. We're going to start with the girls first. They're going to tip off in about 10 minutes, and then we will have the guys approximately 7:30 tonight. We hope you're having a happy Thanksgiving.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock, and their partnership with everything that we do. And without businesses like Buffalo Rock, we wouldn't be able to go cover softball, volleyball games, every type of high school sport you can think of, local college games, and professional. So thank you to those businesses that support us, and specifically Buffalo Rock. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast after a nice long day, why not enjoy it with a nice, refreshing sorry? The best lemon lime soda around. Thank you to Sorry and Buffalo Rock for our partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Kendrick High School, where we have got a fantastic matchup between the visiting Central-Talbotton Hawks and the Kendrick Cherokees here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. As we are about a minute away from tip-off, the PA announcer is announcing the starting lineups. Central-Talbotton comes into this contest with a 3-1 record, and Kendrick comes in with an 0-4 record, trying to pick up their first win of the season. The starters for Central: Ikeria Carter, Autumn Horton, Madison Daniel, Jayasia Couch, and Shamanye Wright. For Kendrick, we have Jordan Chilius, Alyssa Harden, Clarissa Smith, Ariana Carter, and Michaela Teal. Kendrick is coached by Angela Lawn in her second year, and Calvin Epps is the coach for Central-Talbotton, located in Talbot County, the neighboring county over from Muskogee County, which is also the home of Box Springs, Geneva, Junction City, and Woodland. Talbotton is the seat there in Talbot County. And we are getting ready to start this game here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We will have the Kendrick boys and the Central Hawks coming up after this game. Should be a fun and exciting matchup here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We are ready for tip-off. Tipping it off for Kendrick is going to be number 31, Michaela Teal. As we get ready to go. And we're underway here at Kendrick High School. Kendrick has the ball first. Central comes up with a steal. Shamanye Wright. Carter with it. Passes it over to Couch. There's a three-pointer, and that's good. Central leads 3-0 to get this game started. And that just might be a 5-second violation. And it is. Central-Talbotton will get the ball back. Central 3-1 on the season. Their only loss was to Harris County, 68-31. They beat Kendrick in Talbotton. We got a little bit of a delay here. Central with the ball. Carter looking for a teammate. Finds Wright inside the post to Horton, and she gets fouled. And another out of bounds. We are glad that you are joining us on this Thanksgiving week as Muskogee County is out of school for this week. But we have quite a big crowd here at Kendrick. Yeah, stumbling with my words. I want to thank the athletic director, Coach Andre Dye, for allowing me to get into the building and get power and go ahead and set up. Oh, that's off the bank. Bank shot. by Ikeria Carter, and Central-Talbotton leads 5-0. Here come the Lady Cherokees. And we're going to get a foul. Don't forget, tomorrow we got the Muskogee County Coaches Show. We also will have the Glenwood Coaches Show at 6:30. Noah Shelton and Coach Dusty Perdue. Friday, we're going to have Calvary and Hardaway, as that foul shot is made by Shimonier Wright. Kendrick gets on the board. And no good, off the front of the iron. Look at that steal. Oh, and a save. And a turnover for Kendrick. And that's going to be another foul. It's going to be on Central-Talbotton. Coached by Calvin Epps, led Central-Talbotton to the Class A Public State Championship in 2020, where they lost to Wheeler County. 27-2 record in 2020. Of course, that championship was crowned right before COVID hit. All those were wrapped up before March 11th. We got Michaela Teal back into the game. Of course, this is the home of the 2008 and 2014 state champions. They have the banners in the gymnasium, and they display them with pride. That includes 6 trips to the Final Four in 04, 05, 06, 07, 10, and 13. And 2 championships in 08 and in 14. Both were undefeated seasons. In fact, in 2014, they were led by Kalia Lawrence, who averaged 26 points a game. All right, Kendrick with the ball. Looking and stolen. Trying to go for that full court press, and we're going to get a foul. And inbounding will be Ikeria Carter. Shot, no good. Still in play for Central. Goes up and will get fouled. Autumn Horton to the line for 2. And rattles in and out. Horton. Front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Cherokees. Long pass. Oh. Coming up with it. Shot up. No good. Central with the rebound. Nice pass inside, and that is good by Jayasia Couch. And Central-Talbotton leads 7-1. Jones will inbounds it. Another. And that is up and good. We got a timeout. We'll take one, too, here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And welcome back here to Kendrick High School. Another turnover. Almost lost it. Three-pointer. No good. Kendrick coming up with a rebound. That's Jones. Jones trying to go coast to coast. Passes it. That was intended for number 31, Michaela Teal. Central-Talbotton with the basketball, leading 8-1 here in the first quarter. Nice pass inside. No good. Kendrick with the rebound. They got tied up. It'll be Kendrick basketball. Pass inside. And a foul. And just to tell you how dominant that Kendrick run was from 2014 to 2016, here are pretty much the records dating back from 2016. 27-3, 27-3, 29-0, 30-1. In 2012, they did go 17-11, 29-1, 30-1. In 2009, they went 22-8, and then in 2008, they went 32-0. A perfect season both times when they won the championship. Yeah, that shot was no good, but that was a shot that was attempted by Teal. Oh, I thought that almost went in. That's going to be another foul on Central. Going to the line for Kendrick is Alyssa Harden. They lost their leading scorer from last year's team, Demaya Collins. She averaged 9 points a game. And this is Coach Angela Long's second year. They are rebuilding. They're trying to build off of the 4-22 record they had last season. And just trying to get competitive. Harden makes them both. It's now 10-3. Oh, wide open three. Off the mark and no good. Here come the Lady Cherokees. Shot, no good. Own rebound. That was Ariana Carter. got a whistle. It's going to be 2 shots coming up for Central. Jaeja Couch to the line. And no good. Anaya Jones checks into the game for Kendrick. Misses them both. Little floater. No good. That's going to be rebounded by Chilius. Oh, stolen by Kendrick. What a steal. Little floater. No good. Long baseball pass going up and the foul. And going to the line is Autumn Horton. .229 left to go here in the first. Here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Go and like the Facebook page and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Coming into the game for Central, Zakiya Durham, the 5'2 sophomore. As Central-Talbotton making their debut on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Oh, what an offensive rebound by Talbotton. Chilius driving the lane, blocked. Good play. Now they're just trying to get it. And that's going to be a whistle. It'll be Central ball. Shot is no good. Lady Cherokees with the basketball, down 11-3. And it's stolen. Three-pointer, no good. Surprised they didn't call a foul there. Chilius, foot was on the line. That shot is good, but let's see what the refs. Yeah, that's only a 2-pointer. 10-point lead for Central-Talbotton. The Lady Hawks, 3-1 on the season. And another steal. And we got a foul. Kendrick will get the basketball back. Trailing by 10. Don't forget, we got the boys coming up here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Just a lot of turnovers in this game for Kendrick, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. I mean, you just want to see mistake-free basketball, especially a very good Central-Talbotton team. Although they did have a season last year, 2-18, but they've had success. Pointer off the mark. Now we got less than a minute. Jones will inbounds it for Kendrick. As this broadcast is brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, CVCC, Columbus State University, Gordy Eye Cares, Zaxby's, and Pepsi. Oh, that's 39. Jones is going to go to the line for 2. Misses the first. Coming into the game for Central is Jaeza Couch. And makes 1 of 2. 13-4. Central takes it across the timeline. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Kendrick. Jones comes up with it. Got ourselves a whistle with 22 seconds left to go. Inbounds it for Central will be Darania Leonard. And they could just hold for the last shot. Here in the first quarter, it's been all Central-Talbotton. Corner 3, fires it up, no good. And that's how the first quarter ends. Central-Talbotton leads 13-4 as we'll be back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hammering down high prices at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. New full-size GMC Sierras discounted up to $12,500 off. GMC Terrains with a roomy cabin and pro safety discounted $6,500 off. Enjoy your holidays with no payments until February. Choose from over 500 new and used on the lot or on the way. GlennSmith.com. Get ready to smile.
Start of the second quarter, Central-Talbotton leads Kendrick 13-4 as we are here at Kendrick High School, and we've made several appearances here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Was here for that 27-26 baseball game between Spencer. That was back in February. I want to say that was February. Might have been March. I'll have to look at the schedule. Kendrick will get the ball. And with it is Jordan Chilius. And going to the line once again is Alyssa Harden. She's been here a couple of times. Misses the first. Got a pretty decent sized crowd. We got fans from Talbotton making their way, and it's only about 30 minutes outside of Columbus. Misses them both. Over there in Talbot County. Nice pass inside, off the lane, no good. Are they going to call that a foul? Yes, they will. Going to the line for Central is Autumn Horton. She makes the first. Yesterday, we had Glenwood and Opelika CC. Just a condensed schedule on this Thanksgiving week, but we still have content for you. And if you're a sports fan, so many sporting events. I mean, we're talking college basketball, the college football, the Iron Bowl, Georgia Tech. Trying to get that fast break going, and it's stolen by Kendrick. That was a great steal by Ariana Carter. They lead 15-4. Hill. Up, no good. That was rebounded by Durham. Almost got it stolen again. Shimonier Wright is going to inbounds it for Central-Talbotton. Let's go stay right here with Central. A lot of history with Kendrick. When he talks briefly about the championships, just the incredible dynasty that the girls basketball team had really from 2004 all the way to 2016. They were dominant. There were some teams that were undefeated. You have a player like Kalia Lawrence, averaged 26 points a game. Of course, Columbus girls basketball head coach LaShonda Adams played on that 2004 team that started that run going to the Final Four. But it's not just the basketball championships. Also, Kendrick won a football championship in 1992, and in fact, that was the year after Del McGee left. Also won a baseball championship in 1977, a couple of track championships in the 90s. Gonna go right back to Central. So this is a rematch of the game that was held at Central-Talbotton back on November 23rd. And there's a steal by Kendrick. Oh, and Central gets it right back. Off the glass, no good. We got a tie-up jump ball. That possession arrow is going to stay right here with Central. Bounce pass, right off the glass, no good, and that's going to be a foul. And again, Autumn Horton. Not Autumn Horton, that's going to be Jaiza Couch, who's going to go to the line for two. And misses. Coming back into the game for Kendrick is Chloe Smith. Actually, this is her first appearance in the game. Only a freshman. Makes 1 of 2. And it's 16-4. Here comes that full court press from Central. And that and Central ended up getting the foul shot is good by Shimonier Wright. No good. Offensive rebound by Central-Talbotton. Top of the arc. Three-pointer off the glass and good. It's now 20-4. Another turnover for Talbotton. And that is good. Trying to give credit for, I think Madison Daniel was the one that hit that three-pointer. 22-4 with 5:03 left to go here in the second. We'll be back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock, and their partnership with everything that we do. And without businesses like Buffalo Rock, we wouldn't be able to go cover softball, volleyball games, every type of high school sport you can think of, local college games, and professional. So thank you to those businesses that support us, and specifically Buffalo Rock. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast after a nice long day, why not enjoy it with a nice refreshing Sorry? The best lemon lime soda around. Thank you to Sorry and Buffalo Rock for our partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
All right, welcome back to Kendrick High School. 5:03 left to go here in the second quarter. Kendrick with the ball. And they trail 20-4. Taking on a good Central-Talbotton team that, they've doubled their total from last year. They have a coach in Calvin Epps that took them all the way to the state championship, where they went 27-2. Incredible record. They did lose to Wheeler County in the single-A public championship game in Macon. We saw success from teams in that area, like Taylor County, making it to the Final Four. What's the next county over? Counties, Talbot County is right on the border of Muskogee County. So we love showcasing the teams around the Columbus area. Talbot County includes Woodland, Geneva, Junction City, Box Springs, and, of course, Talbotton. Got another foul. That's going to put Kendrick at the line. That's their 15th foul for Central. And we're going to march all the way to the other side. And going to the line for Kendrick is Alyssa Harden. And that's off the glass. Alyssa Harden is the leading scorer for the Lady Cherokees. No good. Oh, she almost got that rebound. But it is 22-5. Long three-pointer, no good. And another whistle. That'll be another foul on Central. It's going to be Clarissa Smith to the line. And makes the first. Adrea Thomas checking into the game for the Lady Hawks. Misses. And a foul. Them both. 24-6. Violation. Foul and the bucket. Count it. And Kyria Carter will go to the line for this three-point play. And it is now 27-6. Central-Talbotton with the lead. Inbounds in it. Right, thought about the three. Shot no good. Racing for the rebound. He'll be out on Central. Here comes Lady Cherokees. Shot is up. Fighting for that offensive rebound. Central ends up coming up with it. Shot, nice pass. That was not a shot. That's a pass. Front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Jones, tied up. We're going to get another jump ball. No, that's actually going to be a foul. That's going to be a foul on Central. And we are going the other way, shooting free throws. To the line is Anaya Jones, and she misses the first. We've got Kalisha Thomas checking into the game for the Lady Hawks. And she makes one of two. It's 27-7. 20-point lead for the Lady Hawks. Swinging that around in the corner. Nice pass inside. Offensive rebound off the glass, no good. Tied up. That could be a jump ball. Well, that jump ball is going to stay right here with Central. Nope, that's actually going to go to Kendrick. Okay. Looked like they were lining up to another turnover. And we got another whistle. Three-pointer is good by Adria Thomas. And Central-Talbotton leads 30-7. That almost got stolen. Looking for the trap. Bounce pass to Jones. Jones with an open lane, driving off the glass. No good, and it's going to be rebounded by Central. Here comes Thomas. She was the one that just shot the three. Actually, that was Leonard. One wears 12, one wears 13. Leonard. Another three-pointer. No good. That was intended by Shimonier Wright. And here comes coast to coast. Kendrick off the glass, no good. Jordan Chilius with the shot attempt. Less than a minute to go. Central leads 30-7. Trying to close out this half. Trying to get the sweep over Kendrick this season. Long three-pointer. No good. That was Thomas. Decided to go ahead and shoot again. Central led by their coach, Calvin Epps, the longtime Central-Talbotton coach that led them to the state championship in 2020, where they lost to Wheeler County. Incredible record of 27-2. There's a shot, no good. A nice offensive rebound. Horton inside. Long mid-range shot, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Smith. Tied up is Jones. Takes it back out across the arc. And she gets fouled with 10 seconds left to go. That's going to put Kendrick on the line. Unless that foul was on Kendrick. Ref is saying 2 shots, but yeah, that's going to trying to find out who that foul was on. Yeah, it was on Central. Yeah, we're walking it back. Just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people are traveling. We're glad that you are joining us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Anaya Jones to the line for 2. And that is no good. Coming back into the game is Adrea Thomas. Jones misses them both. Central can hold for a final shot. 3-pointer, no good. Actually out of bounds with 0.1 second left to go. I know the scoreboard says 0, but all right, that will do it here in the first half. It is all Central-Talbotton. They lead 30-7 at the half. We'll be back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the 2 here in Phoenix City, one off Oxford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season. Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the 2 here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season.
5:38 left to go. Central-Talbotton leads Kendrick 32-7. At the line is Clarissa Smith. She makes one of two. It is 32-8. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Richard Holdridge here on the broadcast. Inside. Top of the key. Oh, and a steal. That's going to be a whistle. (38-10) as Central-Talbotton leads the Lady Cherokees. And that's going to be good. Autumn Horton shooting foul shots at the line. Coming in the game for Central-Talbotton is number 20, Kelisha Thomas. Trying to get her name right. Front of the iron, no good. Here comes Kendrick. And we get a travel. Coming up, we got the boys game. Central-Talbotton Hawks and the Kendrick Cherokees. Central 4-0. Kendrick 3-1. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's going to be a good one. Head coach Andre Dye on the Muskogee County Coaches Show. That will air tomorrow. And that's an offensive rebound for Kendrick. Chilius. Yeah, racing that one down. Got another whistle. It's 39-10. Central-Talbotton coming into this game 3-1 on the season. Wright. Pass it over to Carter. Carter back to Wright. Wright fires a three. No good, and falling for the rebound and hitting the floor is Clarissa Smith. And inbounding it will be Jordan Chilius. No good. Those of you who are watching the Glenwood Gators Coaches Show, Noah Shelton did a fantastic job. Coach Dusty Perdue talking about playing a 7A school in Opelika, and then so far what the season looks like. That is good. It's a 30-point lead for Central-Talbotton as Ikeria Carter makes that foul shot. And misses. But there's Central-Talbotton with an offensive rebound in the putback. Ikeria Carter, and it's 42-10. Comes Central with that full court press. And another steal. Little floater. No good. Rebounded is Clarissa Smith, and here comes Kendrick. All the way coast to coast, and a foul. Jones is going to go to the line for two. Correction. That will be Jordan Chilius to the line. And misses. So Kendrick last year went 4-22. Their top three scorers are not on the team. Demaya Collins graduated, India Benyun, and Anila Whitaker. So just a lot of experience that left this team. It's going to be another out of play. Yeah, Demaya Collins averaged 11.6 points a game in 2023. Kendrick went 4-21. The last time they had a winning season was in 2020. As the leading scorer on that team was Mercedes Sistrunk. She averaged 16.2 points a game in 2020. And then 13.4 a game in 2019. Kendrick went 17-12 and 15-12 those years. Kiara Price was a leading scorer in 2017, averaged 13.9 points a game. And then we can take you back to the run. One of the most incredible runs in Columbus sports history from 2004 to 2016. And there's a putback. What a shot by number 34, Clarissa Smith. Less than a minute to go here in the third. And the current Carver Lady Tigers coach, Anson Hunley, was an assistant on those teams, along with Art Thomason. The leading scorer on that 2014 undefeated championship team that went 29-0. Kalia Lawrence with 26 points a game. She was putting up Jabria Lindsay numbers. All right, it's 52 seconds left. Kendrick down by 30. It has been all Central-Talbotton here. Long three-pointer, no good. And that goes out of play. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Go and like the Facebook page. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got the CVCC Coaches Show and the Muskogee County Coaches Show tomorrow. Thursday, it's Thanksgiving. And then Friday, Black Friday, we got Hardaway and Calvary. That shot is no good. Central-Talbotton. Rebound. Foul. No, jump ball. Shot, no good. Another foul. That's going to be two shots going the other way. And there's been a lot of fouls called in this game. We still got a quarter to go. The boys are supposed to play at 7:30. It's just been a lot of fouls in this game, which slows down the game. That shot is no good. Misses them both. Trying to figure out what the call is. So we got the Kendrick boys coming up next, taking on the undefeated Central-Talbotton 4-0, a rematch of that game where Central defeated Kendrick by 2 in Talbotton. Kendrick's only loss, they're trying to avenge that loss. They are led by their leading scorers, Cash Elder and Noah Harris, both averaging 16 points a game. I'm excited about that one. I think Kendrick is going to compete, especially in the new region, with the likes of Carver, Spencer. That shot is good. We'll just wind out the clock. 3 seconds. So that 2014 team that went 29-0, they defeated Wesleyan in the state championship. Kalia Lawrence averaged 26.2 points a game. The team that went 30-1 in 2013 that went to the Final Four lost to Laney. Kalia Lawrence averaged 21.5 points a game. In 2012, Kalia Lawrence averaged 23 points a game. Are we possibly talking about somebody that could be in the Chattahoochee Sports Hall of Fame? I mean, what an incredible high school career for Kalia Lawrence. Wanted to make sure to give her flowers. All right, we got one more quarter to go here at Kendrick. Central-Talbotton leads 44-12. We'll be back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live after.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock, and their partnership with everything that we do. And without businesses like Buffalo Rock, we wouldn't be able to go cover softball, volleyball games, every type of high school sport you can think of, local college games, and professional. So thank you to those businesses that support us, and specifically Buffalo Rock. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast after a nice long day, why not enjoy it with a nice, refreshing Sorry? The best lemon lime soda around. Thank you to Sorry and Buffalo Rock for our partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Every time Thrift takes a sip of that Starry, I get thirsty for a Starry. It's the only lemon lime soda that I drink. As we want to thank Buffalo Rock and all Pepsi products for being presenting sponsors of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And now we are back to the action here in the fourth. Central-Talbotton with the ball. Three-pointer, no good. Here comes Kendrick. As Jones up the rack, no good. Offensive board, long two-pointer, off the glass and in. Great shot by, I want to say Clarissa Smith. No, that was Jordan Chilius. It's 44-14. Look at that defense by Chilius. And a steal up. There we go. All alone. Shot no good. Off the glass and in. That was number 25, Jaisha Couch. Well, the bracket is out for flag football. Harris County is going to host the first and second round on December the 5th, as we are hoping to get those games on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Columbus will be on the road. They will take on Mary Persons. Shaw will be on the road, and Northside will be on the road. So the number one seeds actually will host the first and second round of the playoffs. And then they'll have a GHSA coin flip to determine who is going to host the quarterfinals and the semifinals. And I think that shot, I think the clock is off. Yeah, well, I think what they did was they went ahead and called it a game. All right, well, Central comes into Kendrick, and they defeat the Lady Cherokees by a final score of 44-14. Coming up next, we have got the Kendrick boys and Central-Talbotton. That will be coming your way in approximately 15 minutes here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the two here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season.
My name is Quinteria Perry, and this is my CVCC story. I've graduated from CVCC with my associates in medical assistant, and I received my certification from CVCC. The training that I got from CVC and being prepared to come and do clinicals helped tremendously. I started looking at scholarships, and the Ambassador Scholarship was interesting to me because you did events to earn your scholarship and you meet people. My favorite part about my job is meeting patients every day. They will crack me up every day. They make my day better. I would recommend CVCC to anyone that asks because of the scholarships, the teachers, the small stuff that you can't get at a university. They actually take the time out for each student.
We are coming to you live from the gymnasium at Kendrick High School as it is time for prime time. We've got the 4-0 Central-Talbotton Hawks taking on the 3-1 Kendrick Cherokees on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Richard Holdridge here on the broadcast. Glad to have you with us. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. This is the rematch from that 75-73 victory that Central-Talbotton had on the 23rd of November in Talbotton, Georgia. Kendrick led by their head coach and athletic director, Andre Dye. Central led by their head coach, Nazir Oglesby. As we are minutes away from the start of this game. There's a look at the scouting report on Central-Talbotton, who got the win over Harris County to go to 4-0. They are led by their leading scorer, Seema Copeland, who averages 19.5 points a game. DeMarcus White, also a senior, averages 17.5 points a game. And Brandon Bussey, in double figures, averages 10.5 points a game. This is definitely going to be some high-flying action. Kendrick has got two scorers, both averaging 16 points a game, Cash Elder and Noah Harris. Also Andrew Spivey, one of those starters as well that we're going to see a lot of. And Coach Dye will tell you, he's got a young team, but they have some athletes, and they are looking to make some noise in Columbus this season. Your starters for Central-Talbotton. Number 0, Ruben Henderson. You also got number 2, Brandon Bussey. Number 4, Seema Copeland. Number 5, DeMarcus White. And number 12, Kentravius Searcy. As the PA announcer is announcing the starting lineups, we'll get ready for this one. This is going to be a good one on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. As you can hear, They're announcing the starters. Cash Elder, Noah Harris, Quayshawn Mahone, and Jeremiah Johnson. So Andrew Spivey not in the starting lineup, but Casey Lott. We'll try to get a confirmation on the status of Andrew Spivey. But your starters are Elder, Harris, Mahone, Johnson, and Lott. Starters for Central-Talbotton: Henderson, White, Searcy, Copeland, and Bussey. As we are ready to start this game. It's Georgia Alabama Sports Live. You like high-flying action? This is the game for you. Kendrick went 7-19 last year. 2 years ago, they were 12-14, 8-6 in the region. They had Quentin Walcott, their leading scorer, averaged 20 points a game. All right, referee in position. We're ready to go here at Kendrick High School. And the Kendrick Cherokees win the tip. And they're swinging it around. Lott, traveling violation. That's on Jeremiah Johnson. Central-Talbotton gets the ball. They're going to take it right there. Taking it is Searcy. Gives it over to Seema Copeland, who averages 19.5 points a game. That's one player to watch for Central-Talbotton. That's up, no good. Kendrick with a rebound. They want to go fast. Off the layup and in. They go fast here. And that's out of play. That was Cash Elder that made the bucket for the Cherokees. They lead 2-0. Little floater. Put back off the glass, no good. DeMarcus White. Kendrick with the ball. And then it's stolen. And we get a whistle. Three-pointer. That is good by Copeland. It's 3-2. Harris. That was intended for Harris. Copeland's up getting the steal. Copeland, top of the key. Copeland, back out. Swinging around. That is to Searcy. It's going to be a turnover. Mahone. Dribbles. Passes it. Looking for Noah Harris. We're going to get a foul on Central. Jeremiah Johnson is going to pass it in. And it's just a turnover. White. Three-pointer, no good. Kendrick with a rebound. Behind the back. Up in Mahone, shot no good. And a foul. Count the bucket! And going to the line for the three-point play is DeMarcus White. And he misses. Almost got the offensive rebound. Nice move and a foul. And actually, Noah Harris is going to shoot foul shots. Noah Harris, a sophomore, averages 16 points a game, along with Cash Elder, who's a senior, also averages 16 points a game. Misses the first. And he makes one of two. Copeland looking for the screen. Passes it. Shoots. No good. Rebounded by Kendrick. Three-pointer. Trying to hustle to get that rebound. This Central-Talbotton team, they are fast and they are quick. And that is a shot made by Brandon Bussey. It is now 7-3. And that goes out of play. Three-pointer is good by Noah Harris. It is 7-6. Oh, what a block. Back out to Mahone. Swings it over. Harris for three. No good. Chasing down the rebound. Spin move. Mahone. Pull-up jumper. Tipped. Back out to Central. Trying to go coast to coast. Puts up a shot. That is DeMarcus White. Makes it 9-6. And another turnover. Off the glass, no good. Puts it up. And it rolls in. We got a timeout. Central-Talbotton leads Kendrick 11-6. As we'll be right back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to Kendrick. Central-Talbotton with the ball. That's going to be up. It's going to be a turnover on Central. And we got a foul. Going to the line for Kendrick is Casey Lott. Got 2:41 left to go here in the first. Lott makes the first. DeMarcus White checks back into the game for Central. And Lott makes them both. It's 11-8. Kendrick with a full court press. Copeland. Good defense. Offensive rebound. Block shot by Kendrick. Spin move. Three-point attempt by Mahone. Correction, Ravel Edwards. Kendrick ball. Harris. Back over to Edwards. And that is a shot attempt by number 10, Jeremiah Johnson. Johnson will go to the line for two. With 2:02 left to go here in the first. Kendrick has been getting to the line. Johnson makes the first. And coming back into the game for Kendrick is Caleb Giles. Coach Dye has a young team. They came back last year from that 7-19 start of the season. Look at a full court press by Kendrick. That's just good defense. Looking for that screen. There's a three-pointer. No good. That was off the mark. Kendrick can tie it with a two or a three. No good. That's going to be rebounded by DeMarcus White. Driving the lane and a foul. And going to the line is DeMarcus White. Or are they going to say it's a non-shooting foul? It looks like they're lining up. The refs are going to discuss it. Let's hope that White is going to be okay. Reuben Henderson checks back into the game for Central-Talbotton. It will be a non-shooting foul. Henderson's going to take it underneath the basket. And stolen. Kendrick all the way. And it's good. Count the buckets. Jeremiah Johnson ties it up. And he has a chance to give Kendrick their first lead of the game. Makes it. Kendrick with a 1-point lead. Almost a turnover. They're going to stay right here with, I want to say it's going to stay right here with Kendrick. Yeah, Central gets it back because you got Ruben Henderson who's going to inbounds it. Over to Searcy. Copeland tries to get it and lost it. Kendrick with a 1-point lead. Jeremiah Johnson. Nice pass to Noah Harris. 3-point lead for Kendrick. There's a good trap. Fans are going nuts here with the Chatta defense. Nice tip in, but Kendrick with the offensive rebound. They like to push it. Pass. Noah Harris. Oh, he got fouled. Noah Harris driving the lane. You know, he's only a sophomore. He's averaging 16 points a game. Yeah, rattles in and out. Kendrick has been on a little bit of a run here to try to close out the first. Harris makes one of two. It is 15-11. And a foul. Kendrick's 3-1 on the season, taking on the undefeated Central-Talbotton. A rematch of a game that took place on November the 23rd, where Central defeated Kendrick 75-73. And now to the line is Kentravius Searcy. And that rattles in. No good. Pass to Johnson. Jumper. Off the glass and in. That was Isaiah Whitley. That was actually good by, yeah, they're going fast. It is 17-14. That actually was good by Central. 2 seconds left. And that will be the end of the first quarter with Kendrick leading 17-14 over Central-Talbotton. We'll be back right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Start of the second quarter. Kendrick leading Central-Talbotton 17-14. A battle of a 3-1 Kendrick team and a 4-0 Central-Talbotton team. And anticipating this matchup. Copeland. Lost it. Kendrick on a fast break. Up and in. That is Noah Harris. He's had himself a half. It is 19-14. All the way to the rack. Rebounded by Kendrick. And we got a foul. That was Isaiah Wiley trying to pull down that rebound. And now Kendrick with a basketball. Harris swinging it around. Three-pointer is good by Ravel Edwards. Largest lead of the game for the Cherokees. Stolen by Harris. Harris puts up the shot. 11-point lead, timeout Central-Talbotton. Kendrick leads 25-14. As we'd like to thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, up in Opelika, Chattahoochee Valley Community College, Gordy Eye Care, Zaxby's, Columbus State University, and Pepsi. Thank you so much for supporting Georgia Alabama Sports Live all season long. And we would like to wish your families out there a happy Thanksgiving. We are glad that you are joining us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. The Kendrick girls fell to Central-Talbotton in the early game. 44-12 was the score. We are here with 6:52 left to go until the half. Central-Talbotton, they did lead like 11-6, I want to say, at one point, but Kendrick has been on a tear. That's going to be another turnover on Central. Little Euro step, and what is that going to be? Seema Copeland with the shot and the foul. He'll go to the line for two. Seema Copeland, who averages 19.5 points a game. For Coach Oglesby. We'd like to welcome the audience that's watching us from Talbot County. All those in Talbotton, Geneva, Junction City, Box Springs, Woodland. We welcome you. Neighboring county to Muskogee County. And that's up and in. A good shot by Brandon Bussey. I think Central just needed that to kind of stop the bleeding. Kendrick has really been on a tear. Coming out on fire. Cash Elder. Elder. One of the top scorers on this Kendrick Cherokees team. They got to get him more involved. The two players to watch out for Kendrick, Cash Elder and Noah Harris. Those are your top scorers. Jeremiah Johnson going to go ahead and take this over to Mahone, or over to Edwards. Out of play. It's going to be Central ball. And we got a foul. A lot of fouls called in this game. Kind of expected that. Copeland's going to take it out of bounds for the undefeated Central-Talbotton Hawks. Spin move, Copeland. Fires it up, off the glass, and good. That was Brandon Bussey. Inside, Harris for three. No good, offensive rebound and a foul. That was off Casey Lott. Scoreboard actually does say 24-20. Lott will go to the line for two. And he makes the first. Mahone comes back into the game. Caleb Giles checks into the game. Two foul shots by Casey Lott. And I'll tell you what, this Kendrick team, they have been exciting this season. 3-1. They're really putting on a show here. I cannot wait to see them take on the other Muskogee County schools in region play. That's going to be a lot of fun. This is a young team, but that's a wild card. They're playing with house money because they are young. And that shot is up and good. That's DeMarcus White. And it's 26-22. Oh, that's another steal. Yep, they're going fast here. It's a 2-point game, timeout. Kendrick wants to talk it over. They lead by 2. With 4:52 left to go. And we'll be back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock, and their partnership with everything that we do. And without businesses like Buffalo Rock, we wouldn't be able to go cover softball, volleyball games.
Kendrick with the ball. Thought about shooting. Andrew Spivey. That three-pointer in front of the iron, no good. Oh, almost saved. What a save. Spivey, no good. Central can tie it with a 2. That's going to be a turnover. And another whistle. Copeland. 3-point from the corner. That's Kentravius Searcy, and Central takes a 1-point lead. And now it's 3 points. Central will score quickly. Spin move, foul. And Casey Lott back to the line. Down by 3. He makes it. Noah Harris checks back into the game. So does Ravel Edwards. No good, but Kendrick with the offensive rebound. Shot by Elder. Rebounded by Johnson. Over to Ravel Edwards. Tip it. Oh, and a block. That was a great block by Central-Talbotton. That will be a foul. They called a foul on that one. And Noah Harris misses the first. Harris makes one of two. Kendrick trails by one. And Central Dell up by two. That's three. That was Searcy. Driving the lane, fouled. No basket. Jeremiah Johnson will go to the line. Actually, they're going to call this foul on the floor. .257 left to go. Nope, they're actually going to give him an opportunity to cut into this three-point lead. Jeremiah Johnson going to the line. That was actually the 15th team foul for Central. Johnson makes the first. And coming back into the game is Isaiah Wiley. And he makes them both. It's a 1-point lead for Central-Talbotton. Kendrick with the ball. And a foul. And back to the line is Jeremiah Johnson. And it rattles in and out. Jordan Mahone checks into the game for Central. Johnson makes one of two. We are tied. Oh, Kendrick with a steal. Jeremiah Johnson. And he traveled. And another steal for Kendrick. Fast break. Floater. Another foul. And Jeremiah Johnson once again has an opportunity to give Kendrick back the lead. And he misses. And checking back into the game for Central-Talbotton. Number 24. I want to say it's Cordarian Oglesby. I'll try to get confirmation on that. Refs talking it over. No, they're just wiping a sweat spot. We appreciate everybody watching us on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Happy Thanksgiving to you. As Central-Talbotton making their Georgia Alabama Sports Live debut. Talk to Coach Oglesby. He says he appreciates us being here. Just trying to give Central coverage. Copeland gives Central the lead once again. It's 33-32 with 2:02 left to go. Nice move. Body's hitting the floor. Casey Lott. Offensive foul. Coach Dye got a fresh rotation of players, including Tavon Leonard. That's the one thing about Kendrick. They play a lot of players. They're young, but they also are deep. They got a lot of depth. Copeland, top of the key. Over to White. White's going to go to the line for two. And he makes one. Central-Talbotton 4-0 on the season, taking on Kendrick 3-1. Kendrick's only loss was a 75-73 loss to Central-Talbotton. Oh yeah, the bleachers are shaking. That's what we expected when any time an opponent makes a foul shot, they are going to shake the bleachers, probably shake the camera too. As you can see, those championship banners, including the baseball championship from 1977, the football championship from 1992. Three-pointer, no good. He's falling short. Central does not have the numbers. Copeland just tries to reset the offense. Leading scorer for the Hawks. Pass. Jump ball. Are we going to get a jump ball? Yeah, possession arrow is going to stay right here with Central. And Seema Copeland is going to go ahead and inbounds this. Little floater, no good. Rebounded by Kendrick. A minute to go. Refs are just talking it over. Harris, foul. Kendrick down by 3, has a chance. to cut into this lead. Going to the line is Casey Lott. First foul shot is no good. Back here at Kendrick after the last time I was here, they played Jordan in baseball, but I was also here for that 27-26 win over Spencer. A big shout out to Tristan Holzendoff. Kendrick Cherokee baseball player. Their leading home run hitter and led the team in batting average. Look at that tip in. That's good. That's Casey Lott. That's cutting it to 1. Good shot by Casey Lott. Yeah, we got a whistle. Kendrick down by 1 with 27 seconds left to go until the half. Looks like it is going to be a foul on Kendrick. Both teams are over the limit. And going to the line for Central-Talbotton is Reuben Henderson. And he misses. Quishon Mahone is coming back into the game, and Noah Harris is going to get a breather. So is Isaiah Wiley. So 1 of 2. It's a 2-point game for Central-Talbotton. 3-pointer is good! That was Quishon Mahone. Kendrick with a 1-point lead. Or Kendrick with the ball. Spivey. 5-0 run. It's a 3-point lead, 5 seconds. .9 seconds left. We'll say 3. Probably 3 seconds. Kendrick just scored like 5 points in a 10-second span. Big 3-pointer by Quishon Mahone. This has been a back-and-forth game between these two schools. A lot of lead changes. A lot of running up and down the court. I've been impressed with this Kendrick team so far this season. They look like a team that's going to compete. They're taking on the undefeated Central-Talbotton. Shot by Copeland, no good. And that's the half. The Kendrick Cherokees close out the quarter on a 5-0 run as they lead Central-Talbotton 39-36 at the half. As we want to thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Gordy Eye Care, Zaxby's, CVCC, Pepsi, and Columbus State University. We'll be back after this on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the two here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season. Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the two here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season.
We are back here at halftime as Kendrick leads Central-Talbotton 39-36. Some of the key players for Kendrick, Noah Harris has stepped up. Jeremiah Johnson has gotten to the line. We've also had Quishawn Mahone hit a big three. For Central-Talbotton, Seema Copeland averages 19.5 points a game, and DeMarcus White averaging 17.5 points a game. Have had pretty good halves. Central coming into this game 4-0 on the season. Kendrick 3-1. We'd like to thank everybody watching us on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And so we're getting ready to start this game back up. Pretty packed gymnasium as the kids are out of school for Thanksgiving break. And we'll be ready to start this contest. All right, Kendrick with the ball. And it's stolen by Central-Talbotton. Copeland, top of the key. Little Euro step off the glass. No good. That's rebounded up. No good. Reverse layup. Blocked by Harris. Here comes Kendrick. Euro step. Fouled. Shooting two is going to be Cash Elder, who averages 16 points a game. In front of the iron, no good. And misses them both, but they get the offensive rebound. And then Central with the turnover. That was a quick foul on Kendrick. Searcy over to Copeland. Another quick foul. That was on Noah Harris. Ruben Henderson will inbounds. Copeland takes it across the timeline. Searcy fires. Three. Good. We're tied. Mahone thought about the three. Fires a long three-pointer by Jeremiah Johnson, and Central comes up with the ball. Euro step, almost blocked. Tip, trying to put it up. No good. Blocked by Cash Elder. Are they calling that a foul? You can hear it from the crowd. Oh, that's the Central-Talbotton crowd. They are to the right of me. They made the trip here. It's only 30 minutes away. This is a technical foul on Central. Going to the line is going to be Quishon Mahone. And he makes it. Kendrick retakes the lead. He makes them both. Kendrick with the ball, trying to extend their lead, and it's stolen by Central-Talbotton. All the way to the rack and good. Brandon Bussey ties it up. Yeah, it's a travel. Andrew Spivey checks into the game for Kendrick. All the way, no basket, but it will be a foul. It will be a shooting foul. And going to the line is going to be DeMarcus White. And he makes it. Misses, but it's an offensive rebound by Brandon Bussey. And he gets fouled. So Bussey has an opportunity here to add to this lead. Misses. Fans rattling the bench really pays off. And he makes one or two. Oh, what a three-pointer by Quishon Mahone. That's his second three-pointer. Kendrick with a one-point lead. Cersei. White going up. It's going back to Kendrick. Here comes Kendrick trying to extend their lead. Ravel Edwards. Edwards, top of the key, puts up a floater. Own rebound. Central with the ball. Copeland, oh, swatted. That was Caleb Giles with a big rejection. Three-pointer, no good. That's going to be rebounded by Henderson. Little shot off the glass and in. Central regains the lead. Puts up a shot. Good job getting the rebound and will get fouled. Caleb Giles will go to the line for two. .437 left to go here in the third quarter. This has been as close of a game you can get. Central, Kendrick. Central leads by 1. Taven Leonard checks back into the game for the Cherokees. Giles to the line. And we are tied. Almost stolen. Shot goes up. Rebounded by Giles. Kendrick can gain the lead here. Edwards, pass, good. That was Taven Leonard, and Kendrick has a 2-point lead. Copeland over to Cersei. Henderson. Cersei. Fouled. And Kentravius Cersei going to go to the line for 2, hoping to tie this game. As we wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. We are live here from Kendrick High School. The Lady Cherokees played earlier today against the Lady Hawks from Central-Talbotton. However, they did lose 44-14. Yeah, that is good. Did you expect anything else? This has been worth the price of admission. And we've got a packed gymnasium here too at Kendrick High School. Rattles in and out. And a foul. Kendrick up by 1. And lost it. Another foul. Central has done a good job forcing turnovers and getting to the line. Jordan Mahone is going to the line for 2. So Central is going to host Calvary Christian this Saturday in Talbotton, Georgia. Get a chance to see Calvary and Central-Talbotton. Big shout out to Coach Jonathan Gordon, the coach of Calvary Christian. Hope he's watching this, trying to scout Central-Talbotton for Saturday's game. But he's got to face Hardaway on Friday. As we are tied. By the way, that Hardaway Calvary game we will have on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. No basket. That was before the shot. We are going to get a foul on the floor. Is Brandon Bussey being worked at? He left the game due to an injury. Hopefully he'll be okay and we'll be able to check back in. There's Noah Harris back into the game, almost lost it. Harris, travel. Tied at 47. Copeland. No good. Copeland is a bucket every time he gets the ball. He is averaging 19.5 points a game. Jordan Mahone, who's had himself quite a game, going to the line to try to give Central-Talbotton the lead back. Front of the iron, no good. Mahone misses them both. Here comes Spivey. Edwards. Travel. Central-Talbotton ball. With that full court press. Almost giving up the turnover. Coming back into the game is Casey Lott. We got a timeout. 3:04 left to go here in the third. We are tied at 47, and we'll be back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
We're hammering down high prices at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. New full-size GMC Sierras discounted up to $12,500 off. GMC Terrains with a roomy cabin and pro safety discounted $6,500 off. Enjoy your holidays with no payments until February. Choose from over 500 new and used on the lot or on the way. GlennSmith.com. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back here to Kendrick High School. Central-Talbotton with the ball. Puts up a shot and is fouled. That is DeMarcus White, who is second on the team, averaging 17.5 points a game. Misses that one. So they're actually going to be at State Farm Arena on Friday, taking on Randolph Clay. Then home against Calvary Christian, home to Dooley County on the 3rd. Of course, region games include Marion County, Chatco, Central with a 1-point lead. Going to be foul shots coming up for Ravel Edwards, the sophomore. And he makes the first. That's a good sign to see Brandon Bussey coming back to the bench. He had that ankle looked at. He's the third on the team in scoring for Central-Talbotton. It's a 1-point Kendrick lead. Almost lost it. Does. It is taken by Cash Elder. Euro step. Ravel Edwards in. Kendrick with a 3-point lead. Central. That's a foul. No, that's an offensive charge. It's going back to Kendrick. Spivey driving the baseline. Spivey, layup in. Andrew Spivey gives Kendrick a 5-point lead. Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2. We'll be back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock, and their partnership with everything that we do. And without businesses like Buffalo Rock, we wouldn't be able to go cover softball, volleyball games, every type of high school sport you can think of, local college games, and professional. So thank you to those businesses that support us, and specifically Buffalo Rock. And next time you're watching a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast after a nice long day, why not enjoy it with a nice refreshing Sorry? The best lemon lime soda around. Thank you to Sorry and Buffalo Rock for our partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Welcome back here to Kendrick High School. 2 minutes left to go in the third. This has been a back and forth game between Kendrick and Central-Talbotton. The Hawks representing Talbot County. We appreciate our audience that's watching us from Talbotton, Geneva, Junction City, Woodland, and Box Springs. The neighbors to the right of Muskogee County. Down by 5. Copeland almost lost it. Nice pass inside. Foul. Going to the line is going to be number 2, Brandon Bussey. Good to see him back in the game. Bussey's going to go to the line to try to cut into this lead. Central-Talbotton 4-0 on the season. Last win was against Harris County. Kendrick 3-1. Their only loss was to Central-Talbotton. That was in Talbotton, Georgia on November 23rd. Noah Harris checks back into the game for Kendrick. Bussey makes the first. And he makes them both. It's 53-50. Kendrick on top. Harris will inbounds. Noah Harris leads the team along with Cash Elder. Both average 16 points a game. Edwards thought about the 3. Driving, spin, puts it up, fouled. And going to the line is going to be Andrew Spivey. Spivey was the leading scorer on last year's team, averaged 7.7 points a game. This was a young team last year that went 7-19. And that rattles in and out. I am truly excited to see how Kendrick will face against the likes of Shaw, Hardaway, Columbus, Jordan. Going to face Carver and Spencer, Sumter County. Region play is going to be awesome. Copeland trying to split the defenders. And he'll get fouled. Kendrick led by their head coach, Andre Dye, who is also the athletic director. Does a fantastic job with Kendrick Athletics. Is to the line to Seema Copeland. Front of the iron, no good. The flag football team had a fantastic season. That ended. The volleyball team made the playoffs. Coach Mayo, the 2 wins this year. That's Andrew Spivey. Kendrick, 6-point lead. Check out that full court press. Kendrick got the full court press on, trying to force a turnover. Euro step, almost blocked. That is going to be rebounded. Big rebound by Casey Lott, putting it in. Shot, no good. Tip in, and a shot is good by Caleb Giles. Cleaning the glass. Largest lead of the game for Kendrick. Little floater, no good. Rebounded by Cash Elder. Ravel Edwards, top of the key. Spin move. Elder. He's being guarded. Bounce pass to Edwards. Edwards driving the lane, puts up a shot. Little tip in. Does not go. We've got ourselves a, what is that, a jump ball? 11 seconds left to go. And Central can hold for the final shot here in the third. But what a job by the Kendrick Cherokees just to try to put this one away. But Central-Talbotton is not going to go quiet. They like to score in bunches. 7 seconds. Let's see if they get shot off. 5. Copeland. All the way to the rack and in. And that's how the third quarter ends. Kendrick leads Central-Talbotton 58-52. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
My name is Quinteria Perry, and this is my CVCC story. I've graduated from CVCC with my associates in medical assistant, and I received my certification from CVCC. The training that I got from CVC and being prepared to come and do clinicals helped tremendously. I started looking at scholarships, and the Ambassador Scholarship was interesting to me because you did events to earn your scholarship and you meet people. My favorite part about my job is meeting patients every day. They will crack me up every day. They make my day better. I would recommend CVCC to anyone that asks because of the scholarships, the teachers, the small stuff that you can't get at a university. They actually take the
Welcome back here to Kendrick High School. Start of the fourth quarter. Kendrick with a 6-point lead over the undefeated Central-Talbotton. Cersei's going to inbounds it for the Hawks. Copeland with it. Copeland gets fouled. It's an early foul, but Quishawn Mahone, actually, that was a push-off on Central. And so Kendrick's got the ball. Spivey with it. Long three-pointer, Mahone, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Copeland, no good. Rebound, no good by Mahone. Shot up and in. That was DeMarcus White. And it's a 4-point lead. Shot, no good, foul. That was Andrew Spivey trying to go up for that shot. Spivey's going to go to the line for 2. And he makes it. Don't forget, we got the Muskogee County Coaches Show tomorrow featuring Coach Andre Dye. Of course, it was pre-recorded. Can't really talk about this game. Also, we'll have former Kendrick point guard LaShonda Adams and Carver coach Pierre Coffey as his Carver Tigers get ready for Pierce County on Friday. All right, we got another timeout. It's 59-54. Kendrick on top. Want to thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Gordy Eye Care, Pepsi, Chattahoochee Valley Community College, Columbus State University, and Zaxby's. We want to thank our presenting sponsors. Thank you for supporting Georgia Alabama Sports Live. This has been a fun one. We knew that this was going to be a good one. Central Kendrick. Kendrick trying to get a big win against an undefeated Central-Talbotton team. Central with the ball. Down by 5. Oh, it looked like it almost is stolen. It was a good job by Kendrick to try to get the steal. That was Cash Elder. Quishon Mahone was right there too. Shot is up and good. That was Reuben Henderson cutting the lead to 3. Driving the lane. That is Casey Lott answering back with a big bucket. And that's a foul on Kendrick. It's only the second team foul here in the fourth quarter. Reverse layup and another foul. And going to the line will be Jordan Mahone. Noah Harris is going to get ready to check back in. Same with Caleb Giles. And one thing about playing a young team last year for Coach Andre Dye is they get experience with Noah Harris being a sophomore. You also have Caleb Giles, who's a sophomore. This team is going to be competitive. They're going to be competitive this year. But I think that what Coach Andre Dye has built, a lot of depth. They're going to be in games. Going to compete for that playoff spot in their region. Nice move. Oh, Spivey. Jeremiah Johnson. The tip in. Kendrick with a 5-point lead. Oh, a swat. But a foul. That was Caleb Giles. Going to the line will be DeMarcus White, who is second on the team, averaging 17.5 points a game for Central-Talbotton, led by their head coach, Nazir Oglesby. White's shot is good. Coming back into the game is Taven Leonard, another sophomore. Giles makes them both. It's a 3-point lead. Looking in the middle. Harris swings it over to Mahone. Mahone, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Central. Copeland got fouled. Copeland's going to go to the line. Try to cut into this lead. And Copeland makes the first. Leading scorer for the Central-Talbotton Hawks. Averages 19.5 points a game. The senior makes them both. It's a 1-point lead for Kendrick. Mahone. Looking. Driving the lane is Jeremiah Johnson. Trying to get the rebound. Johnson gets it. Nice move. Andrew Spivey goes up. Tip in. And good. Kendrick back to a 3-point lead. That's a turnover on Central-Talbotton. Johnson looking for Harris. Harris, pull-up jumper. No good. Trying to save it on the line. It's going to go back to Central. The Central-Talbotton Hawks, 4-0 on the season. Last year, their football team snapped a 20-some-odd game win streak. They defeated Twiggs County. Oh, what a move by Spivey. And putting up a shot is Searcy. He's going to go to the line for two with 4:56 left to go here in this game. Don't go anywhere, folks. This is going to come down to the wire. As Kendravius Searcy is going to go to the line for two. And he misses. And he makes one of two. Spivey. Pass inside to Johnson, off the glass and in. That was actually Taven Leonard with the shot. And a steal. 3-on-1 fast break. Up and in by Noah Harris. Kendrick ball. This place just went nuts. Jeremiah Johnson will inbounds it. Thought about the three. Shot up, Leonard, no good. Rebounded by Mahone. Up and in. That was a good job there by White. And there's a shot up by Jeremiah Johnson. They're trading buckets here. Taven Leonard off the bench. What a fantastic job getting high fives from his coach, from his teammates. And another steal. Kendrick, 2-on-1 fast break. Going to the line for two. Quishon Mahome. and probably Mahomes misses it. Probably the greatest announcement that a public address announcer could ever say in a gymnasium. The concession stands is now open. That's what we like to hear. Mahomes makes one of two. Kendrick going for the full court press. .357 left to go in this game. Kendrick up by 9. Reuben Henderson, that was a little ticky-tack foul. Reuben Henderson is going to go to the line. Kendrick already over the limit. And he makes it. Andrew Spivey comes back into the game. Henderson, and he makes them both. 7-point lead for Kendrick. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Spivey. Spivey, pass that was intended for Johnson or for Harris is going to go out of bounds. That's going to go. Actually, that was off Central. So Kendrick with the ball, up by 7. Timeout, 3:43 left to go. Kendrick leads Central-Talbotton 74-67. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the two here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season.
Back here at Kendrick High School, 3:43 left to go. Here in the fourth, Kendrick with the ball. Up by 7. Nice pass inside. Leonard, no good. Rebounded. Back out to Harris, top of the key. Spivey passes it to Harris. Harris quickly double teamed. Throws over to Johnson. Back out to Spivey, almost stolen. Spivey into the lane, up and in. Andrew Spivey puts Kendrick back up by 9. That is going to be an offensive foul on Central-Talbotton. Spivey, Johnson driving the lane. No basket. When does Central-Talbotton start playing the foul game? They are down by 9. Jeremiah Johnson going to the line. And he misses. Misses them both. Offensive rebound, Kendrick. Johnson rattles in and out, pushed out of bounds. It's going to stay right here with Kendrick. Spivey will inbounds. There's a three-pointer, no good. That was intended by Noah Harris. Look at that double team. Little trap. Step to the lane. Foul. Cersei's going to shoot two. Kentravius Cersei going to the line with the Hawks down by 9. And he makes it. What an incredible game so far. The undefeated Central-Talbotton Hawks taking on the 3-1 Kendrick Cherokees. He misses. So it's now an 8-point lead for Kendrick. Spivey almost lost it. What is the call? Trying to see if something got reset. Next home game for Central-Talbotton is going to be against Calvary Christian on Saturday, November the 30th. Of course, a couple years ago, Central-Talbotton lost in the quarterfinals to Wilkinson County, had a 23-4 record, led by their head coach, Fred Cotton. So yeah, I spent this afternoon just going down a rabbit hole, studying up on Central-Talbotton athletics. Just wanted to show them some love. Talked about the Central-Talbotton Lady Hawks making it to the championship in 2020. It's actually 2:30. So 2:30 left to go. Kendrick with the ball. Mahone. And he lost it. Some sloppy play of the basketball with 2:20 left to go. Kendrick will get the basketball back. Looking for somebody. Back out, three-pointer, Mahone, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Nice pass in the lane and good to Taven Leonard. It's a 10-point lead for Kendrick. Seeing the refs sort this one out. We got Jordan Mahone checking back in for Central-Talbotton. And he's going to inbounds it. They're down by 10 with 2 minutes left. And that's just an ill-advised pass that goes out of bounds. Kendrick's going to get the basketball. Kendrick trying to go to 4-1 on the season. And now Central's going to play the foul game. Which means the next 2 minutes is going to be 15 minutes. It's going to be the longest 2 minutes of a basketball game, as Jeremiah Johnson will go to the stripe. He makes the first. And he makes them both. It is 80-68. Kendrick with the lead, a 12-point lead. Shot up and good. Copeland and a steal. Kendrick gets it back. Fast break going up and hits Tavian Leonard. It's a 12-point lead for Kendrick. A nice pass. Got a play. It's going to go back to the Cherokees. 1:17 left to go. It's looking like Kendrick is getting closer to getting the victory. Central's not going to foul. Kind of surprised they're not fouling. There's a shot. Oh, and what a reverse layup by Tavian Leonard. He's had himself a big game. And another turnover. Right here, Mahone, no good. Gets his own rebound, off the glass, no good. And here comes Central-Talbotton, 31 seconds. Tip, rebounded. That's Edwards. Cash Elder. Well, no, actually, that's Noah Harris. $19 seconds. Three-pointer, no good. And that will do it. The Kendrick Cherokees have beaten Central of Talbotton. Final score 84-70. Tough to pick an Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands player of the game. There are so many of them. But I'm going to pick one because I was very impressed with this young man. Rebounding, scoring the bucket. I'm going to say Jeremiah Johnson is your Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands player of the game. Well, it's a final here at Kendrick. They go to 4-1. Central-Talbotton falls to 4-1. We want to thank our sponsors one more time. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Pepsi, Gordy Eye Care, CVCC, Zaxby's, Columbus State University. I'm Richard Holdridge signing off here for Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Have a great rest of your night, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. Get home safe.